Have you ever had one of those kind of weeks?
Yes.
This has definitely been one of them.
I feel that.
There was a great concert last night.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't doing the goal of the week.
What?
No.
No, we got more to talk about, especially in regards to the concert.
Quiet. Or I make you go stand in a corner like I did yesterday.
Hey, shut up.
We weren't even on yesterday.
We'll have her explain. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Because we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, baby.
You're about as late as Tuukka Rask in Game 5. Good morning, and welcome one and all to the fabulous, fantastic football potluck Friday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. We're going to start with a little piece of hockey business.
Okay.
More to the point, a little piece of never mind. Bad joke.
Don't start
With the call of the week, here's the droid. Talk to me.
So yesterday was a 13-game night in the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
The Boston Bruins took on the San Jose Sharks.
Oh,
and in the third period, William Eklund, courtesy
of
of NBC Sports California, decided, I think it's my time to score a goal. And he did this.
Why are we doing this?
With one man back. Eklund driving the net, and he scores! What? An unbelievable goal by William Eklund! Wow! William Eklund gets the chance on net, and then
hits it out of midair. Deep past the defender,
through
gets
the air,
space, gets the rebound, bats it out the air, top
twists
shelf.
his body and knocks the puck into the
Swayman
net.
had that
What
save
a
and then
play
looked like an idiot.
by William Eklund. This is absolute
Oh, he
beautiful.
pulled a Tuukka Rask.
I don't want to
Very
say
end.
it. Shades of Bobby yours, Stanley Cup.
That was
And
ridiculous.
did anybody need a goal more than William?
That was
ridiculous.
Twisting his body
out of
to
midair.
out of midair.
the
I
best
saw
goal
that.
possibly of the year.
I saw that
But
on
William
I saw
Eklund
that
gets
on-
the goal of the week.
I saw that on Sports Center when I woke
Yeah,
up this morning, and I was like,
midair.
"Are you kidding me?"
He
Right?
hit that out of midair.
That's a lot of concentration for an object that's
First
small.
off, he had it.
He looked like
First off,
Vinny Pasquantino against Mexico, just hammering bombs into the net.
Yeah.
First off, Swayman had that saved, and
Until
then
the very
it
tail
He
end.
bounced
did
off.
have the save, but he no longer had the save.
Well, he had the first save. He just didn't
Keyword
have the
being
second one.
had.
Right.
Keyword being had.
That's insane, though.
That's
a lot
the
of
most
concentration.
ridiculous.
That's a lot
That's
of concentration.
insane. That's insane. Swayman had put a glove on it, was about to recover it, and then out of midair goes flying past him.
And
as
then
Victor said a moment ago, go ahead.
And then courtesy of Scripps Sports, South Florida, we got the save of the week, but in this case, it's saves of the week.
Fair saves, I think.
Sergei Bobrovsky in the dying minutes of the first period against the Columbus Blue Jackets made 3 incredible high poise saves.
Severson with a shot, knocked down in front of Bobrovsky with an incredible save on Johnson, and then another stop by Bobrovsky, and a third stop by Sergei Bobrovsky. Blue Jackets.
Ain't no way in hell he did that.
Yep, he did.
Stopped all 3 shots. The Panthers would go on to win that game 2-1 in overtime.
I wonder why these clips
Ain't
were
no,
picked.
ain't no way in hell he did that.
Joy,
Those are our goals.
Playing these clips back to back, rubbing it in on me for the
I
Bruins
know,
and the Panthers.
why these clips were picked.
Exactly. Kiss my ass.
The thing is, I looked across all the games, and
you
was
didn't.
just right. I mean, you can't lie. Where else do you think you're going to find William Eklund batting the puck in like that?
Snowman,
You can't. You look.
You got to clip the
Lloyd, I love you dearly, but you can kiss the back of my ass for telling me that lie. You did not scroll all across, and I'm saying this while laughing. Scroll all across the games. You did that. Wait a minute, just a moment. You picked those 2 situations to pick at Shane, which is what I would have done also. But still,
remember through all clips from all the that's a lie.
Droid does his research. Okay,
of course he does.
Droid absolutely does his research, but in a joking fashion, for him to pick, dog, you've been moving around in my truck again. But for him to pick those. For him to pick those clips, that's a lie.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I call Droid the Sitm ticker because he picks up this news before most of us do, and he gives it to us immediately.
He does.
Droid, I'm gonna remember this come football season.
By the way, I have heard that Kirk Cousins is coming to the AFC West. But he's not going to the Chiefs. He's connected with the Raiders.
Watch. He's going to the Chiefs.
It's bad enough that Kyler Murray got put to Minnesota. Now they got to put 2 chains in Oakland.
Two chains to go to Kansas City.
We will get to all of that.
But I have one more thing.
What?
So I need the Snowman in the Morning Department of Player Safety's opinion on this.
Okay.
Austin Matthews took a hit from Radko Gudas, and the clip shows the rest. Courtesy of TSN, Toronto Sports Network in Toronto, Ontario.
Okay.
This is the Gudas hit on Matthews.
It's a 5-minute major to Gudas.
Yeah, that's intentional.
Yeah.
Mind you, he almost boarded a player before this. And then he goes and takes out Matthews' knee.
That's every bit of it.
See, he extends the knee. And runs right into him.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one that leveled Crosby in the Olympic Games.
That was intentional.
He is, but that was at least a clean hit. But this one, that's just dirty.
That is unacceptable.
That's wrong.
He was given a 5-minute game misconduct. And the Department of Player Safety is pending a suspension for Radko Gudas.
Man, forget pending.
There has to be at least a 2
that
game.
That should be a flat-out suspension.
It should be a 5. They're having a hearing not on video call, so it's 5 games or more. That's how the player safety does it. If it's on video call, it's between 1 to 5 games. If it's an in-person hearing, it is 5 or more.
5 or more.
This could be a season-ending suspension for him.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. There's a card being waved at us.
Passionate.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight.
Totally.
This one has a chance.
Deeds.
That's not just a murmur, that's a full-blown fibrillation.
Make some updates to that intro. I wonder who this guy is. I believe this guy's last name is Marino, as in Dan Marino.
Hey, look!
No, that's not Dan Marino. That's Deets. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Ice
What's up, guys?
Mr.
Now,
Ice.
what made you pull Dan Marino's card out to start our Friday?
Because as everybody knows, according to the last few weeks, if you want to know what's happening with the Miami Dolphins, you just ask me, and then 5 minutes later it happens.
He's right.
Let's go back a month. Let's go back a month ago. A month ago, in this seat, I asked Pizzle, when is Mike McDaniel getting fired? We go to our first break. We break into the commercials with breaking news: Mike McDaniel gets fired.
And
on Monday.
The thing is, we had a 4-minute break when that happened, because usually our breaks run between 3 and 4 minutes. Deets, you opened, and forgive me for the way I'm going to say this, you opened your big ass mouth.
Yes, he did.
Asking Pizzle, when is Mike McDaniel gonna get fired? I tease it, we go to a break, and then about 60 seconds in, Mike McDaniel's been fired.
He's been really
so that was about a month ago. On Monday, you guys broke the news. Tua Tagovailoa is getting caught by the Dolphins, and I on this program with Jay Smiley on the line said Malik Willis is going to be the Miami Dolphins quarterback.
48 hours later,
10 minutes after the show ended,
Malik Willis.
Miami Dolphins signed quarterback Malik Willis.
Like I said, this is Deets' victory lap right here.
That's why I had to start. That's why I had to start with the best Miami Dolphins quarterback. I had the card for Dan Marino, so I had to show.
The Dolphins. The Dolphins have not had a quarterback since Dan Marino. Period.
Of course not.
They have not had a quarterback since Dan Marino. And since the dog is here and I'm playing openings.
Yep.
I've been holding that one. And
speaking of things,
there's someone else that's waiting for us.
We have a golden empress waiting in the wings.
You know what? Since she's never mind.
Hit it.
That's why. Take that.
The
Golden Empress is here. Good morning.
Hi.
Have you recovered from last night yet?
No.
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 Wait. How does Droid put it? No, and
no.
no.
Que incredible.
Now,
what a night. What a night.
Listen.
Let's just talk about that for a minute.
Let's spend some time with that. See, this here. Give
her the damn camera.
Come here. This young lady was nervous, and I'm gonna say 3 words, and she's gonna throw a couch at me, all for nothing, because of the kick-ass concert she hosted last night.
Yep.
because of the fact that me and Dog had, keyword, had 30 minutes.
Yep.
And we only needed 12.
Yeah, pretty
We
much.
needed to we pretty much sealed the deal in less time than it takes LeBron James to figure out he wants to shoot the basketball.
That's a shot clock violation and a half.
Even Damian is here.
Exactly. And Damian is here. Oh boy.
Now I don't know if you noticed the numbers, Jen, but you floated around 30 viewers the entire concert.
Yep.
You were literally between 29 and 33 the entire time.
Oh my god.
34 was the max. That part I caught, and she was so worried. And yes, I'm going to tease her for this. And she was so worried that the concert wouldn't go well. Oh yeah, take that with that performance last night. Fabulous.
I'm so glad you guys really enjoyed it.
I'll be right back.
You know why we enjoyed it? You know exactly why we enjoyed it?
Because
then you weren't even there.
I was there.
Yes, he was.
I was there.
Yes, he was.
You weren't in the chat.
I wasn't in the chat, but I was there.
No,
That's kind of how
he was
Victor
there.
is. He just kind of lurks. He doesn't really
there.
talk.
I am. It's kind of funny because that's everyone has said I need to have when they see me in person, they say I need to have a bell around me because I'm usually very quiet. But,
yeah, I wasn't in the chat. I wasn't in the chat either because I had it on the TV. I had it on the big screen on the TV. So,
but the reason why
I can't chat from my TV.
See?
Not yet. Not yet, anyway.
I have to ask though. Out of all 21 performances, which was your favorite?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll solve that.
I'll have that on Monday after the rewatch. After the rewatch, there's too many. There's too many at the top to slate them. So I'll have you on Monday.
But see,
that's why we took a time out.
Well, if you guys are curious about it, or you just want to watch it again, I've made the VOD public on my Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Now, there's speaking of the Dolphins and speaking of someone that hangs out with us, someone else is awaiting, and it has one of my more fun intros that I put together. Check this out.
Push the button. Football freaks, gridiron geeks, bottoms up. Oh boy. Well, that game sucked. Dr. K, I'm sorry.
Oh, hell no.
Snowman, I'm sorry.
Well,
that game sucked.
Oh,
now get out my face, you thirsty bitches.
Couldn't tell you how I did that intro, and I set the whole deal up. Hey, Pizzle is with us. What's up, Piz?
What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, sir.
Pizzle.
Dates.
Hey, Pizzle. You got your new GM. You got your new head coach. Yep. You got your new quarterback. What else do you want? Send me an email, and I'll announce it on the show.
You got any defense? Can we get a defense?
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen because that's how it works. That's how it works with the Miami Dolphins. If I announce it, it's going to happen.
In 9 years of Deeds being on this show, every time, hey, Pizzle, you got to understand, in 9 years of Deeds being associated with this program, every time he predicted something huge, either within a break or within that day, it happens.
It's happened.
And Jay Spivey, God love him, flat out denied, saying they're not going to sign Malik Willis. Yeah, 10 minutes after the show, what happened?
Well, he said he disagreed. I don't know if he said he did what was going to happen. He said he disagreed with the
you're
idea.
right. You're right.
But it's like I said, this is Dee's victory lap. He's like, I told you it's going to happen. Dee's to the point like, I'm tired of always being right.
I mean, to be honest, and we saw it in the chat. Damien said, "I can't believe they didn't go with Kyler Murray." The tea leaves were on. You had a GM from Green Bay, a head coach who was brought in from Green Bay. You had a free agent quarterback from Green Bay. It didn't take much to draw those dots together and put them in line and say, "Hey, this is probably the brain trust where they're going."
Well, if that's the case, they should change their theme song. Miami has the Packers, the greatest football team.
I'll just say this. See, Dan thought he was going to derail my joke, but the reason why we all enjoyed that concert, because yes, Jen, it is you.
It is you. Absolutely.
Again, I'm just so happy all of you enjoyed it. And like I said before in my Discord and on my Twitter, it really wasn't possible without any support from you guys, any help from my friends. And again, massive thank you to my friend Hime for helping me to review all of the songs and getting them all together. It literally would not have been possible without any of her help. And
see, Hime is
I am officially I am now officially 3D. Both I know I've been 3D here for a couple of months, but now on my Twitch, now that I am officially 3D, maybe do broadcast again?
Maybe. Let's just say
Snowman in the Morning could be coming back to my Twitch at some point.
Okay.
I also announced the revival of my subathon.
She did. Pizzle, let me put it this way. Something's a cooking. Here.
But yeah, just thank you all so much. Like truly, I know I didn't get through last night, so allow me the chance now to express my thank you in the usual Japanese/Korean way, which is one of these. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Absolutely.
Damien, get out of my. Damien, get out of my head. He says, Snowman, you should use some of those concert clips as the intro for Jen. Damien.
Oh, I would be more than happy to put something together to send over to you.
You do so.
Speaking of these two topics of concerts and Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray, has anyone done a wellness check on Paul Allen?
Oh God!
And has and have the Minnesota Vikings cleared a liquor budget for the broadcast booth because he's going to need it?
Well, Dees, I have heard. I've heard from sources that a purple van was seen stealing several bottles of Jack out of Jerry Jones's liquor locker. So I think we know where they're going.
Why are we not? Wait a minute. The moment that it was announced that Kyler Murray, of all players, you ain't right, Victor. You ain't right, Victor.
The Vikings.
Of all teams,
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Call of Duty Murray gets to play Call of Duty on that big ass screen at US Bank Stadium now.
He should have went back to baseball.
The details
he should have never.
Year, and Kyler gets the next Black Ops 8, the first copy of Black Ops 8.
He should have never. And I said this before. Pizzles heard me say it before because I said it 5 years ago. He should have never chosen football.
Yes.
He should have chosen baseball. Because now that long because now that long money that he so desired has become shorter than Tuukka Rask's hockey stick.
Oh no.
Yeah, but his signing bonus in Arizona and his contract in Arizona is more than he would have ever gotten on the baseball field.
Yeah, yeah.
He never would have made. I mean, baseball. He's too small. He would have been a decent player. He probably would have been like a L.A. De La Cruz type player. He wouldn't have been a big budget. He wouldn't have made big money.
He wouldn't have been Shohei Ohtani.
So, no, hell no.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been making big time contracts. He might have been, able to stick around and be a guy that plays for a while and maybe even gets into a Dave Roberts role late in his career. But that was it for him. He wasn't going to reach the number 1 draft pick in the NFL, getting that signing bonus, getting his extra contract that he got with them, and now he'll probably get a floundering. If he wants to stick with football, he'll probably be a backup quarterback for years to come on bounce around to different teams. So,
I'm just glad. I'm just glad that I'm glad that he didn't sign with the Dolphins, because Lord only knows how big of a hurricane A Pizzle would have raised coming in here this morning. Because Damien says in the chat, to be fair, Kevin O'Connell changed Sam Darnold. What says he can't change Kyler Murray? Let me answer that for you, Damien. Kyler Murray is too bleeping short.
Well, it's gonna be the battle's gonna be between Kyler Murray and JJ. This is a good spot for Kyler Murray because JJ McCarthy's there. He doesn't have that spot set in stone. Kyler Murray can easily steal it from him in the offseason, in the preseason, and in the preseason games. If Kyler Murray outplays JJ McCarthy, he'll be the starting quarterback. So it's a deal for him. Whether that's good for the Vikings, that's a different story.
Yeah, that is. Deets, you may need to check your microphone. So we're gonna because you sound like you're underwater. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna solve our technical problems. We're gonna continue to pay the homage to the cute Empress, and I'm gonna do it this way, and she's gonna take us to break. And we got more stuff on the Potluck Friday. Yes, you. Why? Because yes, Jen, it is you.
Including a
back
sports
this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The spirit of battle is a powerful force. It's a force that drives us, pushes us beyond our limits. It's a fire in our hearts that fuels our determination, our commitment, our strive for greatness. Every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome, it sharpens our skills and fortifies our resolve. This relentless pursuit of excellence makes the journey so exhilarating. And the victory, it makes the victory sweet.
Race car drivers change lanes very fast, but with no outside mirrors. How come they don't crash? Introducing Angel View, the new wide-angle mirror that reduces blind spots. Angel View simply snaps over your car's rear view mirror, giving you a 160-degree view behind you. Just look at the difference. Look, ordinary rear view mirrors are small and flat, but Angel View has a huge mirror with curved glass. This convex shape allows you to see both blind spots with one glance. And with our Pro Edition special coating, it's anti-glare at night. Get your Angel View now for just $19.99. But wait, Angel View may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Angel View is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-495-0761. That's 1-800-495-0761. Or visit getangelview.com. Order now.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Owen, let's talk for a second.
Hi, Ellen. Come on in.
When you came into my life, it was a whirlwind.
I just can't do it.
It'll come to you.
It won't.
We had a lot to learn about each other. A lot. Hey, looks good. Things were changing so quickly. We didn't know what the future would hold. Any of us. I just wish you felt more at home now. But we knew you would always be a part of it. Adopting you was the best decision in our life. And I am so proud to call you my son.
Cause we take this job so serious.
Dear Bronsexuals, you. Dear Facebook for allowing Bronsexuals on. You. Dear ESPN for putting Braun. Dear ESPN for putting Braun on in 2003. You, and you.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Epistle in the background. We were coming back, giving the cues for all the bleeps during that crash.
Right.
So now what do we have here?
It's one of the outfits from my concert last night.
Oh, so you decided to break it out in full here. So we got. You know
So
what?
this is the.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is the outfit I wore for Echo.
That's right. That's right. See, speaking of, I have a piece of blackmail on Jen now.
What?
I have a verbal piece of blackmail on Jen. I have to get it recorded, and it won't drop until Monday. But there was something that she said that I now have.
Excuse me?
Don't listen. You sound like my daughters, and I tease them too. Don't give me that excuse me. You know what? Okay, let me put it this way. It ended with Dog saying, "Clip that ish," and I'll leave it there. And by I won't play it. I won't play it here. Just know I have it.
3, 2,
and by
1.
This, I thought she was going to walk off for a moment.
Yeah,
I was about to.
You were about to.
Oh my goodness.
Here, now that we're back like this, hold on. 3, 2.
There she goes. She gone.
Where's Jen?
No,
I
there's you.
am cute. Just remember, here on Snowman in the Morning, you hear Jen say the word, quote,
I am cute.
Bingo.
That's right.
I'm done. I'm done. I will open this door right now and I will leave. I swear to God.
No, you won't. You're having too much fun.
Bye.
And besides, Jen, and besides, Jen, your words.
I only got forced to say them by Kami.
You fool!
I was
But I
forced
do
to
have
say it by
something-
Cummy so he would get off of my back about it.
But I do have something. I do have something you suggested that I bring in as we continue this potluck Friday edition of Snowman in the Morning. I do have something.
That being
Hemorrhoid. Lebron. Hemorrhoid.
Yes!
There you go.
Yeah!
Let me explain.
Oh my god, yes.
So
dog
Jen
finally
gives
got
me
one.
this. So Jen gives me this crazy idea, and she says, "You need to participate in the spelling bee." Jen, I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Trust me, you'll have fun. Yeah, who hasn't convinced me of that? And I wind up having fun anyway. So I said, "What the hell? Let's do it." So it came to the word hemorrhoid, and what I played was a few seconds of it. Here's the clip in its entirety.
Hemorrhoid. Lebron. Hemorrhoid.
You are correct, sir.
Thank you. I retire.
And at that point, we
So,
cut it.
so full context of that. So we were watching the Hololive EN spelling bee. For anyone who doesn't know, it got to the fourth round, and the Rapping Reaper Maury Calliope was given the word
original ball
hemorrhoid
goes
to
bent.
spell.
The original ball goes bented.
Oh no, that one was Gigi Murrin.
Oh, Gigi. Okay, Gigi Murrin. Okay,
It was Gigi Murrin saying it to Maury Calliope.
gotcha. Okay.
Boat. She said, "Boat goes binted Maury Calliope."
Okay. Okay.
Caleb Williams.
Shut your
Caleb
mouth.
Williams, shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Ball goes Benton. Caleb Williams is one of the greatest lines I've ever heard on this show.
Agreed.
And guess who said it? I won't play it, but guess who said it?
It's Jen.
Actually,
Hey,
Napoleon.
Jen, you asked before. That right there, that's the best. That's the best outfit of the concert.
We have. We have.
That was the best. That was my pick for best part of the show.
So you think Echo was the best song?
I thought it was the best performance. Whether it was the best song or not, I thought the song and the performance went well together.
I spell him.
I will say though that dance. Can I just say, Clemmy looked amazing in that jumpsuit. Clemmy was the one with the orange hair, and then Kitty. Oh, that dress was so beautiful on her. Those ladies killed it in leather.
Did you have fun last night? Putting that
I
concert
did.
on?
I had a lot of fun, and y'all made me cry with that hype train. By the way, y'all actually
yes.
made me cry.
The hype train.
Why? The hype train is real. I told you. Listen,
Everyone was just giving me subs. Left,
when you
right,
made
center.
the announcement,
Yes.
when you made the announcement, Jen, on this program, and then Deets flew in as I pushed the start button with. So now she's performing in the Ides of March, and that joke will live on forever. You started the hype train. We all just pushed the plunger and went with it.
I still can't believe I actually was able to pull it off.
I can. As much work as you put into it. I mean, it's not. Dog, I hate, I'm going to do this to you, but it's not like Jen ever said,
I'm on Alarm Island.
Nah, you got to do it right. Finish it.
all right.
Come on.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks.
And the look on Pizzle's face when that line was uttered.
The fact that the only person not affected by it was Deets.
Well, part of it was lag.
He's heard it all.
Part of it was lag, but the other part, Deets knows us. Deets knows we're absolutely nuts. It's like if Deets can predict the trade or football happenings when it happened, he can predict the jokes that we make on here, and he'll just go, "Nope, you ain't getting me to laugh on that one."
All right. Next question.
That's normal.
It is normal. It is normal.
Deets
So if
is don't
y'all
sound like
did
the
not,
Undertaker.
And yes,
Deets
guys,
was
I
so-
will be releasing a whole complete picture later today of all of the outfits used in the concert. Every single outfit.
remember we did an over under about how many outfits, and I just simply said yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I can now reveal, guys. Like I said before, there was one new outfit for each song, meaning I had a total of 21 outfits for these MMDs.
And with each outfit, it looks so good. We just had to say we need to see it.
Pretty much.
So I'm actually going to be doing
Before you even
something.
ask, just a moment, Pizzle. Before you even ask, I will make sure that sound is in your email box.
We need to see it.
I'm actually going to be doing something this weekend.
Uh-oh.
So this
What
weekend,
you got cooking?
I'm launching a competition to find out which outfit everyone thought was the best of the concert.
That's not fair. That's
You
not
are
fair.
allowed to vote for multiple outfits. I will say that.
But it's still not fair because you're
What do you
forcing us.
mean?
You're forcing us to pick one when we like them all.
I'm not forcing you to
originally-
pick one because I just said you can vote for multiple outfits. If you liked multiple outfits, you can vote for those multiple outfits.
So what if we like them all? We're gonna
Come
pick
here.
all of them.
Wait. Back the truck up, Jen. Just an idea here. Just an idea. It's March. I know you're overseas, but it's March. March Madness. Do a stream. Do a March Madness bracket stream. Put the outfits head to head together and see who wins.
That's a hell of an
I guarantee that will skyrocket.
You know
I
what?
did
That's
not
a hell,
understand what you
hell
just
of an
said. I'm
idea.
sorry.
So basically,
I'll-
you know how March Madness is the college basketball tournament, right, Jen?
No,
and
I don't know.
everybody does. Here, let me give you a quick here's a quick explanation. With Jen hosting the idea of which outfit was the best, break it down like a tournament. You have three different rounds or four. You put one outfit against the other. You let the fans vote on which outfit was the best for that round, and whichever outfit wins, it moves on to the next round. And then
So
the
like
one
a
after
bracket
that, and then the one
style.
after. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Bracket.
See, I
Bracket
would do
style.
that, but the fact that I had an odd number of outfits.
Oh, that's
does
right.
not
Right.
help.
It wouldn't make sense. You only had 21.
Oh, no problem.
We've done it with the summer of greatness. You don't even have to do them by like, all right, which ones? Just do them randomly. All right, this one.
I will say though,
One of them will get a vibe, but it doesn't matter.
Deets, you read my mind. That's the suggestion. Whichever, since you have 21 total outfits, one of those
here's the
outfits
thing.
at
On
your
21,
discretion.
here's the thing, guys. 21 made it into the concert. Did you guys actually know that I had some behind the scenes that was going to be made for
Put 'em
other MMDs that ended
There you
up
go.
being used?
Put them in.
Throw it in.
Use
I
them.
could take it. I could take it to 24 with that.
Put them in there.
There you go. We have our
24 is a perfect number.
Here.
Speaking
How
of
about
which,
this? This cute empress right here is going to host her own version of March Madness with all the outfits that she had put together for her MMD concert. Now, folks, if you really want to make this fun, don't just vote there on Twitch. Vote here on the show also.
Oh?
So we will make you heard what I said. We're gonna make this a dual cast. Why not?
there you go.
look,
Yes.
if the hype train is real leading into your concert, then the hype train leading into Jen's Arch Madness or Outfit Madness is going to be even better.
Yes.
We can do it that way.
I do have a question. Deets, when does Tournament of Greatness happen? Summer Greatness
Yeah,
happen?
when does the Summer
here?
Greatness happen?
Now,
Whenever I decide to bring back.
you know what? I've got something else. Do you guys want to see another outfit that was used in the concert?
Okay.
Bring it on.
Give me one moment.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Now
To answer your question, the Summer of Greatness will be thought of, and just a heads up for everybody. After next week, I go on my Orlando vacation, and when I return from that, then I'll start prepping for everything down the line.
Okay.
I may do
But everything to this point has been leading up to vacation next week. So.
I may do a bracket myself of greatest announcers. I may do something like that.
I think that's what we've done before. I mean, we can shopkeep it. We can shopkeep it around. There's plenty of us. There's plenty of us here to do the voting. That's all it really matters.
Speaking of voices, Pizzle, I know you've answered this question before, but you know I'm old. Who is the radio voice of the Dolphins?
Right now?
Yes.
Jimmy Cephalo.
I thought so.
Oh, there's something I wanted to bring up.
If my history is correct, he wore number 81 with the Dolphins.
He wore number
81.
81.
Was a player. He was a player. We're ready. Let's see it.
Are you guys ready? Okay, so this outfit was the one that I wore for the final song of the concert. It's a little bit bulky, but here you go.
There. Okay.
Oh my.
I like that one. I will put the teas. I will put the teas in motion right now. You can vote on this and many other outfits when Jen's Arch Madness commences here on the program and on her channel. 56 after the hour. We have Allison Moran on the way. There's been no deal in the WNBA, and I don't expect one. We'll break all that down. We're going to have more fun with women's basketball. Who will stop the Connecticut juggernaut? And throughout the course of the hour, Jen's going to reveal even more outfits for us to vote on. The full field will come soon. Yes, Jen, we are hyping you up. Why? Because, yes, Jen, it is you. Second hour of Snowman in the morning.
Spoil me.
Well, we haven't begun to spoil you yet. Wait, do you think we're done spoiling? You think we're done spoiling Miss Genevieve Yoso?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
I had to find a reason to push the button.
As though you and I were both dancing to that.
I haven't heard that song in a minute. It's been a while.
I know, right?
I had to do it.
Well,
I had to do it.
Here's, and if that's the case, a popular baseball term is a double play. Here it is.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Y'all know better than to tempt me with an idea. Second hour, Snowman in the morning, in use.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got CarShield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave CarShield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called CarShield and saved my family and I $2,400.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give CarShield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
CarShield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
The Big Ten.
You can say you're not impressed. You can say you're not happy. You can say all these things, but no, whatever the case may be, the Buckeyes are on top of the football world. And it's just where it is.
The SEC.
And what does Georgia do? Well, as a team that has a championship pedigree would do, they came out full guns blazing, just like a tested SEC team would do. And
Big 12.
That team right there that is ranked 15 that put up 45 points.
Yes, sir.
They were picked dead last at the beginning of the season.
The ACC.
Starting with the biggest name first. Chapel Bill now. It's no longer called Chapel Hill. It's called Chapel Bill because Bill Belichick is now the head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. The CLP rankings, do away with that.
Right.
Do away with it.
Bring down the gridiron on the Playmakers Blog Network YouTube channel and where you can find podcasts. because we take this job so serious.
Well, that game sucked.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Which is ironically exactly what Kyler Murray said about Black Ops 7.
That is in the history of the show. That is one of the most iconic lines we've ever had on this program.
Ironically, what Pizzle just said is exactly what Kyler Murray said after seeing Black Ops 7. Well, that game flipping sucked.
Damn.
I have a few more to add to that, but considering the fact it's 11:04, we owe you an ID. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world. This is Snowman Multimedia.
Hemorrhoid. Lebron. Hemorrhoid. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks.
Thank you. I retire.
Dog has quit.
He's out of the building.
Still here.
Dog, you there?
Dog.
Still here.
I'll have to play it for him. But Victor has told the story of how fast I can produce stuff like that. I put that together during Playmaker's commercial that was running. I literally did that just a moment ago.
See if you rank.
That's crazy. That's
Go away
actually
with
insane.
Do away with that.
When Playmaker was saying, when he was talking about Arizona State in that commercial, that's when I put that together.
And Pizzle, I actually caught Playmaker off guard by using one of his own words against him.
What did you use against him?
Remember when you talking about the sleeping giant? Because that's where Father Shaughnessy going to hell came from.
What did Father Shaughnessy do?
Right. He's like, see, y'all open up, y'all wait to sleep this giant. You do not wait to sleep giant. You let him say his sleeping
Yes.
giant. So the sleeping giant, do away with that.
Yes.
Do away with it. The player just looked and just said,
Do away with that.
he broke. He broke.
He did.
Oh,
There's been quite a few. It's rare that we make Playmaker break, but when we do, it's hilarious.
There was something I saw earlier.
And
They
I
actually
do
happened
have
3 days ago.
I got a station. I do have a station ID. I have a station ID package in the works for Playmaker.
Nice.
All right.
I did watch something on
I got a station ID package in mind for everyone. Pizzles, yours is going to be easy.
You already got mine.
No, I don't. Not yet. I don't.
Yes, you do. You already played it. You played it Monday. Was it Monday or I played it Monday.
I got another one in mind.
Oh. No.
Well.
And the only thing I will say,
Victor, what do you got?
It took some research.
He did a station ID for me. He did a station ID for me.
No, but you said something happened the other day.
So 3 days ago, got a chance to look at some of the Olympics, and Team USA beat the undefeated China in a sport that I brought up on the sports section years ago. And Snowman knows exactly what I'm talking about, because in the end, they all came back.
Curling.
Curling.
Yes. Curling. It came back to curling.
I brought it up because curling had started off. It started taking over, and people actually start putting articles in like the Tribune, the Sun Times, explaining rule by rule, term by term of curling.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I'm watching some of the highlights of the Winter Olympics, and one of them was curling during the round robin, where Team USA, who was down, actually rallied back against undefeated China to win and get into the I think it's the semifinals. And I just sat there and said, because in the end, it always comes back to curling. You can't get away from it. You can't get away from it.
You know something? We're gonna get Allie on here in just a moment. You know where all that happened? The late Alvin Washington, very dear friend of ours, when we did one of our more infamous segments when we talked about different
sports
team nicknames.
Yep.
Different sports. He broke out with what the hell is curling?
Yep.
Which required me to look it up. Why did I do that?
I have no idea. And then it caught on so much that our engineer at the time, Ray, our boss Ray,
yes,
he started to put in because in the end it all comes back to curling, and he would do that for
that line caught on quick.
Every single time.
That line caught on quick. And Victor said it so casually because in the end, it all comes back to curling. Yeah, years later, it's starting to bite us. That line's starting to bite us in the ass.
Yep. But now
I hear my dog. Come here, Lucy.
Here's a question though. I got one for Pizzle, especially with the addition of Malik Willis.
Okay.
What do you think is good? What do you think is like your early projections is going to be for like Dolphin success? What else do they need?
Oh boy. Well, we need a defense. To be honest, we do need an offensive draft. We need an offensive line. We're probably going to get a bunch of pieces from those in the draft. Okay. We need a corner. We need a secondary. We need an O line. We need a D line. Definitely need a couple more edge rushers because Bradley Chubb's gone. And
where did Chubb go?
Gone. Chubb, he went to the Buffalo Bills.
Oh Lord!
That sound of dejection.
That
of
line
all the
right
teams he had to
of
go
all the
to.
teams, he had to go to an East rival.
Buffalo
East rival.
In the
and
Buffalo
they overpaid
Bills.
for him too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Because you're talking about Bradley Chubb, who was supposed to have a lot of.
Hey, you want to talk about overpaying? The amount of jokes Don has been making about how much my concert has cost.
Yeah, too.
The amount of jokes Don has been making. Yes.
All of it.
You know what? I think we need to ask him. I think we need to ask him just how much of a grand total it came to.
You don't want that answer.
Yes, I do.
Grand total of what?
There he is.
Oh, there's.
Hey, Don.
I've been busy with the queen pin over here beside me. Okay.
So, Don, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Given that the concert is now over and we no longer need to put anything else into it, what is the grand total amount of money spent on everything related to Reunite?
$127,951,427.13, or primarily the majority of Shohei Ohtani's current contract with the LA Dodgers.
Well,
sounds about right.
Oh, look on the bright side, everyone. At least it was all paid for by dog fathers and not by the city.
That's true.
What? I hate y'all for that joke, but I love it.
You know you love us. You know you love us.
I know. That's why
You know
I'm
you
sitting
love
there.
us, and you know you love this outfit.
Oh, here we go. Another outfit change. I think what we're gonna do. Oh, there you go.
This is the one for the elegant medley. If you guys don't recognize it, it's the one that had me starting like this.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I remember that.
As I said, how many outfits will Jen have? Yes.
Infinity.
When the original question was posed, how many outfits will Jen have during a concert? Yeah.
All of it.
All of it.
I wouldn't have found all of these
All of
outfits
it.
by myself, by the way. I went and found them all myself, and I surprised everyone involved in it. Like, so guys, I found these outfits for this song. What do you think? And they were just like, I love them. Oh my god! Like either it's so cute or it's so badass, or
That's cute.
or in some cases, the outfit was something.
Yes.
That just got clipped.
Oh, you good,
What did you
Snowman?
say, dude?
I said, that just got clipped. Everybody said it's so cute.
Come here, Luce.
Yep.
That's gonna come back to haunt you.
my wife's working on her dissertation, and
Ah.
this pretty one here wanted to hang with her, but she needs to concentrate. So I have her up here with me. Now I'll ask a question Pizzle has asked over and over again, and so has Dietz. And now I begin to ask as well. Can anyone stop this UConn women's basketball juggernaut?
Nope.
I'll answer that simply. No.
No.
Yeah, no.
What'd you say, Piz?
No.
Yeah, no. Not happening.
Answer. You have,
and I think I pose the question. Now we have someone that can give us a proper answer, because the NCAA tournament is upon us.
Kick tires and light the fires.
Brings us Allison Moran. Mic drop Moran.
Hi guys. How are you doing?
How are you?
Oh, we're doing great. I got this pretty one here. I got this pretty one here in my lap, so my wife can work on her dissertation. I can keep her busy. Allie, we posed the question at the top of the hour, and you're one of the authorities on women's basketball, although Gino Auriemma and company made it so obvious in the years that we've covered the Big East. Can anyone stop this juggernaut called the UConn Lady Huskies?
You know, I'd say no. I'd say no, but to be honest with you, anything can happen. That's what makes these tournaments fabulous, because you see David slaying Goliath all over again, time and time again. And that's the reason why these tournaments are so damn fun. However,
they are. Yeah.
I cannot even imagine.
Can I just say, can we petition this year? Everybody else can play in the tournament. Everybody else can have a tournament. Can we just get a 5-game series, UConn versus UCLA, and be done with it?
And just be done with it, right?
That's what we want. We want a 5-game series against these two.
5-game series.
I don't see anybody beating those. I don't see anybody knocking those two up.
I agree.
Lauren Betts versus Sarah Strong. Oh boy, what a war!
I am there. I am so there. It's however, here's the thing. I think that Dawn Staley is going to make a big statement with the Gamecocks. I think that they've been, they've rounded out the top 5 for most of the season, and I just think that that they're going to try and make a big statements along with Texas, who hasn't seen this kind of attention for a long time.
How
Go
about
ahead.
Texas?
Yeah.
In the SEC Women's Championship, just absolutely stomping the Gamecocks.
Yeah.
They took control with a 13-0 run in bridging the first and the second quarters, and Madison Booker and company did not look back.
They did not. And I mean, I think that game, I was so slack-jawed. I'm going, where are you, Gamecocks? Where are you, Dawn? What's going on here? It's what happened?
Mentioned Madison Booker, but we also got to give some love to Rory Harmon.
We do.
7 steals in that contest in the SEC championship.
How many?
Game. 7.
7 steals.
Lucky 7.
Wow.
Lucky. I mean, Texas beat South Carolina. Anyone who's familiar with Dawn Staley and the Gamecocks knows South Carolina loves to put the full court pressure on.
Right.
Yeah.
The only difference, Texas beat them at their own game.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
That being said, we know UConn, UCLA, Texas are going to be 3 of the number 1 seed. Who's the fourth number 1 seed? Does it go to a second SEC team, or does it go to another conference champion?
I say it's going to South Carolina. I think no matter what, Dawn Staley and the Gamecocks have proven time and time again that they've shown up when it's been time to show up, and I think they're the ones who are going to get the number 1 seed. I think
that's baked. That's cookie.
What?
What did you say, Droid?
What did you say?
I think it's on something else.
Morning, Biggs. How you doing?
So would it be? Well, what did Dietz's question? I think it would be? I think it would
My
be.
question is who's going to get the fourth number one seed? I think South Carolina. I think South Carolina obviously would be in the running. I think if you take the whole season into check, Vanderbilt's got to be. It's got to be in contention for it. Michigan's got to be in contention for it, but. As we saw, Vanderbilt and Michigan both stumbled in their conference tournament.
I don't know what is.
Yeah, you've got a couple of other contenders too. LSU. We cannot count out LSU, even though they were, pathetic. But you can't resist the urge of people to look at Kim Mulkey and go, we got to get that on TV. I also a small case could be made for Iowa as well. Yeah. So although I'm just seeing that it's going to be a much tighter contest between South Carolina and maybe Michigan. I would still bet on South Carolina. Michigan's been a great surprise all year. I think they would deserve it as much as any other number one seed, but I can't see the committee, any of the selection committee going with anybody but South Carolina because Gamecocks have been a proven force over the years.
And they're always under John Staley. They're always going to be a proven force. So the biggest temptation is going to be to give South Carolina that final number one seed, and it would fit. It absolutely would fit. But as Ali mentioned, you got contenders like Vanderbilt and Michigan. Iowa could be in there, but then Iowa took a hit after they got drilled by UCLA in the Big Ten Women's Championship game. How bad is this? Michigan plays Iowa even for 3 quarters in their semifinal. Then Iowa runs away with a 20-2 run in the 4th quarter to put that game away. And then they get the early lead against UCLA, and the sleeping giant woke up.
Yeah, they sure did. Hey, you said it in a nutshell, Brian. But still, I say UCLA is going to contend for the championship this year.
I agree.
And then what? The other question I have is what's better for a championship run? Not just a Final Four, but a championship run. What's better, being the 4th number one seed and having to go up against UConn in the semifinals, or being the 6 or 7, being the 2nd or 3rd number 2 seed and having being in a region with Texas, being in a region with South Carolina, rather than having to go against UConn until the final. When you see UConn, you want to see them in the finals because otherwise you're in trouble.
Yeah, you're right about that. I say that coming from behind makes for a much better tournament, and I think it really is better when you have a couple of these people or these teams that you never think are going to make it past the round of 16. It's right. So I think it's kind of like when Loyola got to the Final Four a few years ago. I mean, how great was that? And so you'd like to see somebody like a Vandy in the Final Four. You'd like to see Michigan in the Final Four. There's the drama and spectacle that is that is Kim Mulkey, who will always make a statement of some kind. You never know exactly what kind of statement, but LSU has underperformed this year, to my mind. And the thing is, if they finally find their rhythm, as UConn did last year, it could make for a very competitive tournament. So I say, it's fun to see the number ones get picked off. We've seen
it too many times in the tournament. The team gets hot and gets hot at the right time, and that's where it goes. Allie, I got another question about the women's tournament, and just about your feeling about it. Like, the men's tournament, everybody goes to the same plate, everybody goes to the same spot, and they know where they're going the minute it's slated. How do you feel about the women's? Do you like the women's tournament doing it by, if you're the top seed, you get home, you get those first 2 rounds on your home court?
Yeah.
Do you like that? Do you like that more than the neutral court?
I prefer the neutral courts because it makes for a much better tournament. Now, let me give you for example. In the regional outlooks, the projections suggest that that Texas might play in the Fort Worth Regional. South Carolina could be headed to Sacramento. Now, it's going to be interesting to see if you've got the hometown crowd. For example, if Texas plays in Fort Worth, you're going to have wild and crazy Texans running amok. Okay, but if you have South Carolina going to Sacramento, it's going to be really a different type of a tournament. I personally like when there's a lot of energy in the stadium. So, but I also can see the value in each of the teams having to go, quote, into virgin territory. I much prefer that kind of drama. I'll quote Hoosiers here. It's 10 feet, the same as it is at home. And the question, but the other thing is that you're not going to have as many hometown people there. You're not going to have the same kind of energy. You're not going to have the same kind of excitement. I mean, UConn, they've got a traveling pack that can pack the whole stadium of alumni that go. They literally do. Yeah, they go.
It doesn't matter where they go, but that's something that we've seen here in Connecticut. I mean, for the last 30 years, the first round of the NCAA tournament has been either in Bridgeport, Mohegan, or Shores. I mean,
right?
It's just and that's my thing is I'd rather have it where everybody gets a chance to Everybody gets a chance to where they get to tour around. Yeah, they can stay in the East, but they don't have to play in Connecticut every single year. Like, one year do it in upstate New York, one year do it in Massachusetts, one year do it. But always have it rotating, just because it adds that element of we got to get there, we got to learn the lay of the land, and then play a game. And figure it out. So I'm torn. Obviously, it's great getting the NCAA tournament right down the road in Bridgeport, but at the same time, for the element purposes, it would be nice to see it spread around instead of. It's kind of like college baseball. College baseball is the same way. You know it's going to be in Williamsport, but the first round, it's going to be Nashville, Tennessee, LSU, somewhere in the Carolinas and somewhere out, and somewhere in California, and somewhere in California. That's where the first rounds are going to be, and they're there every year because the home team, because the first seeds get home field advantage.
Yeah,
and the other thing I don't like,
spread it around. Let's spread this around.
The other thing I don't like about the women's tournament and the way they set it up, they only have 2 regional sites instead of 4 that like the men have. Like this year, as Ali mentioned, Fort Worth, Texas, and Sacramento, California, and you're welcoming teams from all over the place into 2 spots. I don't like that setup. I like them when they had 4 regionals, and you want to place the regionals in places where it will draw. Now, I'm guessing that they'll play TCU's house in Fort Worth, Texas this year. So that could work. That could work out considering the rabid fan base that is the TCU Horned Frogs. And I'm also playing
and that scary mascot.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even know what a horned frog was until I saw it blow smoke after TCU scored a touchdown. I'm like, what in the world is that thing?
Horned frog.
But horn. Oh,
they're scary.
You know what? My wife had a reaction to that nickname. I can't say it here, but I will just say it was a hilarious one. But
that's right. We're on radio time now, so
exactly. We got to be.
We got to be careful.
Selection Sunday is this Sunday. We're going to have live coverage of it as the teams are revealed. We went over who we think the number 1 seeds would be, and it's
the women's on Monday, right?
No, they're on Sunday this year.
They're doing it back to. Oh, so they're doing it back to back. They're doing it right after the men's.
Yeah,
yep, the men are at 6, the women are at 8.
I think that's cool. I'm good with not having it on Monday because by that time the enthusiasm has cooled.
It's died down.
And,
it's died down.
And it's Monday.
And everyone's
everything should be on Selection Sunday. Both tournaments should be outlined on Selection Sunday because you have the women's tournament being revealed after the men. You still get all the fans coming in that are coming down off of the men's tournament being revealed. Then they see another one. It's like, oh, okay, more chances to see what's going on, and you draw the eyes to women's basketball that they have been hunting and looking for at this time of year. Except with the campus sites, and they're going to get the eyes anyway because they have the home team, Carver Hawkeye Arena. Hello, but. You know what I'm talking about, Allie. But at the same time, I think they should have Women's Selection Sunday the same night as the men. Keep the momentum going. Keep everybody there. Keep your audience intact, and in fact, grow the audience, especially with women's basketball getting ready to take off again.
Yeah,
and the same night because
whenever
you got
the only issue you're gonna have with all that is teams are gonna have their men's and women's teams together, and the issue's gonna come when one gets in and one's bubble bursts, and you see imagine, and I'll just pick a school. Imagine like West Virginia, and their men's team is there. They're looking to get in, but they're on the bubble. West Virginia's women's team is on the bubble. The men's team gets in, and the women's team doesn't. And there's an explosion for getting in. And meanwhile, the women are sitting there like, damn.
Well, that may be. In West Virginia
that would be cold. That would be a cold day.
And I've seen that happen. But in West Virginia's case, that could be reversed because West Virginia, the women's team, blew up the Big 12 tournament.
Right. I'm saying it can happen either way. But I think if the women's team got in and the men's team didn't, I think it wouldn't be looked at as if there was a celebration going on, it wouldn't be looked at as harshly as, hey, look, they're celebrating the men and the women are defeated. That optic on television would not be good.
It really wouldn't, especially with them trying to, and I still say trying because they could do a much better job of promoting women's basketball than what they have. Now, have they somewhat come into the 21st century? Yes and no, because it's still, to my eyes, very minuscule on how they promote the women's game versus how they promote the men's game. We talked about who the number one seeds should be, can be. Matter of fact, Pizzle, let me come up to Pizzle in the corner. Pizzle, who do you think the number ones are in women's hoops as of right now? Who are your choices for the number one seeds? You're kind of mooted, dude.
Moot him. Okay.
Yep.
Let me just do some research real quick. Live research on the fly, ladies and gentlemen.
Live research, folks.
I don't feel so bad about not preparing for the.
Pizzle's doing his. I'll give you the top region. In the East, it's UConn. In the West, it's UConn. In the South, it's UConn. And in the Southwest, it's UConn. It's every single region, the top red. That's the top team.
I love it. They're everywhere.
It's UConn. And
it's
after the season they put together last year, and Allie and I talked about this a few weeks ago, the game that turned UConn season around last year was when they went to Colonial Life Arena in Columbia, South Carolina, and blew them to smithereens.
Right.
I got you.
And he does again.
I got my form.
Upstairs.
It's going to be UConn, UCLA, Texas, and South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about the consensus. Victor, you agree? Or do you have someone else?
I agree.
Well, the thing is that these teams have consistently shown up. They have earned their number one seeds, with the possible exception of South Carolina.
and note the capitalized word she put in the middle of that sentence. Possible. But it's unfair to a point, but it's very fair. It's the draw of Dawn Staley and South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Pizzle, you're a Tennessee fan. Let me ask this to Pizzle. Pizzle, if Tennessee does not make the women's tournament, we said it last week. That's a gots to go situation for the head coach.
No, they'll make it.
Yeah, they'll make it.
I'm saying if they don't, if Tennessee does not make a tournament, Tennessee better than anybody. That's a gots to go. That's a fireable offense, right?
Heads are going to roll.
Yes, and they should, and they should. Here's a common denominator. Tennessee was doing fine until the second half against UConn when they got blown up.
The third quarter, especially the third quarter against UConn. That third quarter was insane.
In Hartford, Connecticut, when they got outscored 26-6 in that third quarter. Now, imagine they're playing even with UConn. It was 42 apiece at the half. We broke this game down, but it's the game that flipped Tennessee's season upside down. They were even with UConn at the half. Then the third quarter started, and Tennessee couldn't throw the ball. How does Jim Durham say it? They couldn't throw the ball in the ocean.
And then they got socked in the mouth.
They got socked in the mouth.
Okay,
they got socked in the
Damien
mouth.
has a question, and I think this is for Allie.
Okay.
Basketball, is it just me, or should the women's basketball draft eligible stay another year in college and wait till the WNBA figure out a CBA deal?
That's a great segue.
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Basically, they can, if they've got the eligibility, they can stay another year. If they don't, then they're going to have to either play in Europe or go or just wait it out until the CBA finally gets signed.
I do have another question. This is my question because I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about the Brittany Griner situation that happened a couple of years back. Are there handlers in Europe that talk about the do's and don'ts when a WNBA player goes overseas?
Yes, there are handlers. There are people that make sure that you know the rules. Now, in the Brittany Griner situation, what happened was that she was packing in a hurry, and she forgot, and so her paraphernalia was there. I think that the Russian government chose to make an example of her simply because she's well known in the United States. And at that point, Russia was on a power play of sorts. And so Brittany Griner was made an example of. So
that's what I was thinking is because I was gonna say if the handlers didn't tell her she couldn't pack that stuff, I'm like, then that's not on her, that's on them, and they should be sued or something because that is heavy negligence.
Absolutely,
inform people who are not native to that country or that city, that there are some things, there are do's and don'ts that you need to abide by.
There's certain do's and don'ts in every country that you go to if you're traveling there, if you're going to live there. That's never been said. I've never seen any interview where Brittany Griner has blamed her handlers for not letting her know the rules. So, no, absolutely.
The reason we've never heard that is because, even if it's not said, that's in a written contract. So that's written down somewhere that she signed. So she could say, they never told me, and they would say, it's written down. It's written right here, and your signature's right there. And that's why you've never heard. That's why you've never heard it.
Well, I'm not saying that's what she said. I was looking at it from all angles when we first heard about it. And someone said, "Well, what if she wasn't told?" And you have a point. It's all in the contract. You read the contract, you know what's there. I was just saying, if the handlers didn't say anything, then that would be on them. But since I believe what Allie says is, chances are she picked the old suitcase that she already had stuff in it, just packed everything in a hurry, and said, "Oops, crap! I forgot this was even here."
Yep, we've all been there. I remember going into the TSA part several years ago when I was covering the NCAAs, and when I was covering the championship round, and I had several little bottles of lotion that I had cribbed from various hotel stays, and I just put them all in my bag, and the TSA flagged me down and said, those are not legal. You have to get, and I mean, it's body lotion.
Right.
Go figure. But they said, nope, you cannot take those. And so the ounces were larger than they were supposed to be. But after 911,
everything changed after 911. Everything.
Well, I'll let you know next week when I get on my plane. When I get on the plane next week, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what. I'll let you know how everything's changed. I would know.
Yeah, please.
If we see a major post from Dietz about how things have changed, something went wrong at the TSA check-in or check-out. It happened. It nearly happened to me when I went down to Edinburgh, Texas, a few years back. I forgot I double packed my equipment and I put it in my suitcase.
Right.
Oops. And then
I've been flagged for that too.
I got flagged. It went right through. I was with Chicago State at the time. It went right through, and the red lights came on, and I'm thinking, what do I have? And then it hit me. Oh, I double packed my equipment. So I just had to show them my mixer, my microphone, and my my headset and they were and my recorder. Yeah. And also my laptop. And they were so worried, like, man, what do you have in there? Then I showed them, where do you? I'm headed to Texas. I'm going to cover a women's basketball tournament. And they looked and they went, how did you get all that into the same bag? Don't ask. Please.
Don't ask. Because I don't
unpack
even
this.
know.
Well, that's like a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago, I went to I was on jury duty.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go through the medical. You got to go through the metal detector and everything.
Yep.
And I grabbed my bag. I hopped on the bus and went down to the courthouse. And I forgot that's my bag that I bring to darts. And it had my darts in a huge. Now my darts are in this big metal case that is at the bottom of my bag, and it goes through. So it goes through the X-ray. So my bag goes through the X-ray machine, and the guy goes, "You can't bring these in here." And I'm like, "What do you mean I can't bring?" I'm like, "They're all the way down there. What the hell am I going to do? Am I going to throw these?" It's like, what are we doing? And the guy goes, "Well," and this is what the guy tells me. So the guy goes, "Well, you need to go out and put them in your car." I go, "I took the bus here." And he goes, just leave them out. He goes, just leave them outside the door. And I'm like, on the street? My $250 darts? Hell no. I was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, are you crazy? So I had to find a spot in the parking garage where there was a crack in the wall, and I shoved them in the crack in the wall. And that's to remember that I had them.
Honestly, I think most like if something like that happens and you say, "Hey, I actually brought this with me," I think they should have like a locker system where you're like, "Okay, here's a locker, put in there, when you go and do your business, when you get done, come out, hit the locker again, get your stuff, and then you hand them the key back." Because it's like I almost had to put my cell phone, because they didn't allow cell phones back in the day. I almost had to put my cell phone underneath one of the trash cans to make sure that no one stole it.
I've done that.
It was crazy. I was like, the guy pulled it out, and he's like, "You can't have the." I was like, "You guys can hold on to them. I'll get them on my way back down." "Oh, we can't hold on to them because if we lose them." "Oh, but you can leave them outside." I'm like, "But it's like if I leave them outside, somebody's definitely going to steal them." I don't trust anybody walking by. Anybody walking by would just be like, "Oh, I'll take these."
When Victor and I covered the Public League Championships at DePaul at McGrath Arena, Victor stayed at my Victor stayed at my place the night before, and he said, "Make sure you have everything." We went over this checklist 3 separate times. 3 separate times, and we still was able 3 times. Thank you, Pizzle.
3 times.
We still was able to get to McGrath Arena. We got in the door, and then TSA happened. We need to see what's in your case. They were looking at the list of media members, and they saw my name and they saw Victor's name on the doggone list. Anybody that was a media member before me, what were they bringing in? Cameras, tape recorders, mixers,
microphones,
headset microphones. WCIU was there. Kenny McReynolds was there. I get stopped. Pizzle, this is for you. 2 times.
2 times
at the door.
Yep.
And I looked at Victor, and he looked at me, and he said, "Why are they stopping us?" And they didn't stop any other media member. I don't know. So finally, open the bag. This is all my equipment. This is broadcast equipment. And just to be on the safe side, I did bring, and I will show you, my tape recorder. Got through the first level with no problem. We packed it back up. We get to the second level, and it happened again.
And it stopped again.
By that time, my buddies were coming over to us and said, "Man, what's going on?" And I point to the guy who stopped. I'm like, "This answers your question?" Fortunately, a few friends helped us out. They said, "Look, they're with us. Don't worry about them. They're with us." Victor was exhausted. I was exhausted. And Victor turned and looked at me and said, "Where are the eats? I'm hungry."
I was really like, where the eats? I'm hungry because I'm
Get
tired.
that
I have to
media
look.
dinner.
I have to look
Any
every
other
day.
any other place in Chicago, we only got stopped once. And that was just natural, just to check the equipment. Everything after 9/11, you gotta get your back checked. Totally understand that. Soldier Field, Walsh Ryan Arena, UIC Pavilion only stopped. We did how many years we did the City Suburban? Like 8 years. We did the City Suburban Showdown, and we get the normal check, and then we drop our bags off at our broadcast location. And they had come to know us so well, they would just point to the back and said, "Food's back there. Go eat. You got a couple of hours."
Hey, speaking of being exhausted, Allie, we already know and somebody brought up WNBA. We already know it's a mess.
Yep.
What is it going to take to get these things figured out? Is it because obviously them talking in a room is not going to get it done? Do they need a mediator at this point?
You know, I think they should probably have like one of those divorce mediators at this point. Honest to God, they've literally exchanged 9 proposals in the last 4 days. 9 proposals, marathon meetings, 12
and nothing.
12-hour meetings. First of all, I'm sorry, Brian. It's hard to hear you today.
Sorry. And
what did you say? No,
and nothing. Marathon meetings and nuts and ing.
That's right.
Well, that's the problem with the way these are always set up. Is all right. Our deadline is March 12th. Okay, you should be talking every single day about all right. What's good? What instead of let's have a 12-hour meeting for 5 days in a row. How about we have 12 meetings for 2 hours and talk about every single issue? All right. Here's the issue with this. Here's the issue with this. Here's the issue with this. Because you're never going to get anything done in a 12-hour meeting. Because why? Because what we started with. Everybody's exhausted. Everybody's going to be exhausted. And by the time you've been talking for 12 hours, you're going to be like, I don't want to hear anymore. I don't want to hear anymore from these people. I don't want to be in the same room as them. And then, let's go back and do it the next day. You're already going in going, I listened to them yesterday. I don't want to see these people for another month. Right
now, they are both. How do we want to say sick of each other? You're right about that. However, what is happening is they are still at odds over revenue sharing, and they are now the latest proposal from the league. This is new information as of early this morning. They are the league proposed a new uncapped revenue sharing system that's tied to both league and team revenues, and that was being reported by CNBC. And it no longer includes minimum thresholds for sharing to be triggered. And it also includes dramatically raising the salary cap and also boosting salaries. So I don't see anything that doesn't say put it on the dotted line and sign. And I'm predicting that this could go one of 2 ways. Number one, by Sunday they will either issue a strike, or they will sign a deal. That is what I'm thinking, because it coincides with Selection Sunday, first of all.
Yep.
it would be a perfect time to dive into all of the hoopla, and that way the individuals involved can move forward one way or the other. I cannot even imagine a scenario where the sides take another break. They took a break for a little while. They came back. The salaries got raised. The revenue sharing is, I think, uncapped is about as good as it gets for them, frankly.
When does the women's tournament start? When does the women's tournament start? Does it start Thursday or Friday?
It starts
Tuesday.
I think it starts. Well, you've got the play-in tournaments, which start Tuesday.
I'm sorry about the play. Everybody knows my feelings on that. No, I'm talking about the tournament. Play-in is not part of the tournament. Okay.
Oh.
But what I'm saying is, whenever the tournament, they have to get this done before the tournament starts. Because if they don't, that's all anyone's going to do. You know, every broadcast, any player that's, we already had a question about it earlier in the show. If any draft eligible player, they're going to be talking about, hey, should this person go to the WNBA? With them on strike, it's going to be an immediate nightmare for them. They have to get something. They have to get something done before the NCAA tournament starts.
Yeah,
it's already a nightmare. It's already a nightmare because we've said it on this show. In fact, we predicted it on this show when the very first deadline came out, and Allie said they're going to try to get a deal done. Well, the deadline was we're going to do it within 30 days. Yeah, look how far that went. What did you and I say on the show? It's going to start with 30, then it's going to go to 60, then it's going to 90, and it's going to go to 120. We're at 130 days right now.
Right.
We're at 100. Look, this deal has more. And Jen, I'm going to make a joke with you, and I hope you catch on. This deal had more revisions than Jen's outfits at the concert last night.
Ow! That's good. So true.
Wait, Ali, did you see it?
They gotta get a deal. They gotta get a deal done as soon as possible because they are missing out. Ali and I, we talked about this last week. It's women's month. They are missing out on everything. They've already missed out on 13 days of that they could be promoting women's basketball, and they can't do nothing because they're in strike.
Yep. They're locked in a room in the Langham in New York. So
they're grounded. They can't come out. It's just weird because after one of the banner years for the WNBA.
Yep.
Two of them.
And it's like
two of them.
This would be easy for you guys to get a deal together. And I'm surprised that like people like Stephen A. Smith isn't like he got upset when the lockout happened for the NBA. Where's that same fire now?
Stephen A. Doesn't care.
Don't have me answer that question because
I have never heard Stephen A. talk about women's basketball, but I may not have seen it, and I don't understand. Perhaps his consideration of running for president is taking up his time now. So.
Oh God! Oh God!
I think we're going to get out of here on that note. We need the relief. But this is Allison Moran. She joins us every week, breaking down everything in women's sports and during Women's Month. We love you, Allie. We love you very much. Thanks for coming on, and we'll see you next Friday.
You're still muted.
He's muted. He's muted.
Okay, then you better be glad.
You're muted, Snowman.
I get to say it again. Y'all see this pretty lady, right? Y'all see this pretty woman right here? since it's Women's Month, go follow her on Twitch, would you please? Have a great day. God bless. Remember to no, let me say that. I said that wrong. Have a great weekend. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. She did it last night. Y'all can do it every day. So long, everybody. Whoop. Doggone it. Quit pushing my button. If you didn't see the concert last night, shame on you. Go visit twitch.tv/Genevieve_Yoko right now and take a look at it. Take a look at all the changes. Listen to all the music. I guarantee you will enjoy it. See you Monday.